And welcome back to our latest Pathfinder game. We are up to session number 144, and I will put the music down further. I thought I'd made it a lot lower. So session number 144, or season 7, episode 12. They are up to the 15th day of the third month of the year, 4/7/11, and it's probably the 7th or 8th session on the same day. So we were earlier talking about how using ranged weapons with ammunition can be problematic when a combat session goes over many sessions. You have to craft your own items, but there's no time to craft it. So just how long can you last or carry before you run out of ammo? Well, it's an interesting question. So at the table today we have Peter.
Greetings. I am playing Lord Willie Wan Kenobi, human monk of the dwarven city of Yangahoth, husband to Ruby Wan Kenobi, the leader of the Hell Knights, and cause of a lot of my frustration and or pain, as most wives will be.
And hey, you have kids in the game.
I do.
Lots of them.
Yes.
Maybe more by the time we get to the next visit.
Probably. We're breeding like rabbits, or she's breeding like rabbits.
Online today we have M.
M's putting me in a bit at the moment.
So we don't quite have M at the moment, so we'll go with Josh instead.
Hello. I'm Josh. I play Harry Potter, the buffest wizard known to man, and second in charge to this group of ragamuffins. But I am the lead ragamuffin out of the group.
I just think you may be in charge again sometime soon, depending on what happens to Willie.
No.
You are the one tapped to go next. Because
I know. But no.
Because when you think about it, who else do we have? A bard, a cat who gets distracted, a gnome who gets distracted, and whoever else.
Priest.
Well, I Forgetful Priest. Because the Forgetful Priest can't technically be a Pathfinder leader because he's not a Pathfinder. And that brings us to whatever Peter would bring in as his new character as potentially the new leader. So he'd go from being the previous leader to the new leader with a, but it's a new character.
Oh, well, we can always just rename the game as the Followers of Pharasma.
The Followers of Pharasma.
But hey, there's a lot of fun things that can happen with all that. So, with that, does anyone want to do the recap of what happened last session? Because, hey, I'm sure that's going to be vitally important to you right now.
Did you want to introduce Ross and Anton?
Oh, I did forget those. I'm so sorry, my brain's not all there today. So, online today we also have Ross, and thanks for reminding me.
Yes, I play Asboz, the everlasting warrior priest of Pharasma. And also incredibly forgetful because he basically is a pig sack and constantly dies a lot.
Yes, and his curse is every time he dies, he has no memory of what happened before he died.
Oh, other than Willie.
Yeah.
Yes, but you don't have a memory of Willie. You've just been told you're working with him.
Yeah.
I'm the centre of your universe.
And here is his face.
And then it brings us to Gary. Brain not getting words out well today, so I'll see how we go today. Go, Gary.
Hi, I'm playing Zagavar Khaldun, a human bard who performs under the name of Rayno the Red. Zagavar has an ancestral bleeding curse, is not a follower of Pharasma, but actually a follower of Desna. I don't know how that affects things. He also is doesn't look like the kind of person who should be hanging around a dungeon. He looks tall, lanky, delicate even, but here he is.
Hey, it is actually, most people would say, you're a follower of Desna, yes, we'll keep you.
Desna's good as a god.
Whereas when you look down and say, hey, I'm a follower of the god who doesn't want you to come back.
Yeah, Pharasma. Mm.
Well, I was going to give people a map if we need it. But I will see how I go. I just got it ready in case. Okay, so Em can introduce when we finally get her back, but till then, does someone want to do a recap of what happened in the last session also? Apparently not much.
My apologies, my brain not work good.
Didn't we dive deeper down into the dungeon?
Oh, that's right. We did the whole will-o-wisp trappy thingy.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
That's right. We went down.
Because I had to use my book. That's right, my book.
Yes. So we worked that out, kind of. Went down some stairs to the lower level. Then what the hell happened?
Didn't we stop a session at the next level down?
No, you explored some of the next level down because there was the recycling machine.
Oh, that's right.
There was the
Healing potion machine.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't that the crazy doctor down there as well?
Yes, there was.
Us being Peralt.
Yes.
That's him. Yes, so there's a crazy doctor down there saying, I do really good experiments. I lop off this part of body and put it into a weird potion.
And then there was the room with the cages that was
Yep.
next to the vivisectionist area.
Mm-hmm.
Vivisection area.
Yeah.
And
Lots
then
of
through.
monstrosities in there.
And
Dead monstrosities.
yeah, most of them were dead from memory, yeah. Or they were all dead.
And there's the plant room.
Yeah, and then we went to the plant room and we could see that there was a
Few shambling mounds.
yeah, shambling mounds, that's what I was looking for, running around the place.
Not that I'm sure they're in Pathfinder 2, but hey, I'm using an older adventure.
There's a thing that looks remarkably like a shambling mound walking around. And there was a door on the other side.
Yep, and I believe we stopped before you went in the door.
Yes.
Because we didn't pass because of the shambling mounds.
And supposedly going to the door and avoiding the shambling mounds was relatively easy.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that is what we are doing. We are moving through to the door.
And I will say that the gnome is distracted, talking to the good doctor, as he's called.
Yep.
That's actually his title, the good doctor.
And he mentioned the bad doctor, which we were not sure about.
Well, if he's the good doctor, what makes him the good doctor and not the bad doctor?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you move across, you do notice the shambling mounds do go particularly slow. Considering there's a lot of overgrowth.
Aren't shambling mounds just earth golems with plant growth?
No.
No, they're big plants.
Shambling mounds don't technically have to have any earth on them whatsoever. Because that's part of the thing.
They're ogres in ghillie suits.
Okay, the door that leads out of it is stuck slightly, so someone's going to have to force it to let you out. Otherwise, you may actually be caught by the shambling mounds, who are shuffling more than shambling.
How do you force a door?
It would be an athletics check.
Right.
Because, hey, everyone's good at that.
Get Parry to do it. It's guaranteed to work.
There is that. But now that you're here, Em, you can introduce yourself.
Yes. Hello. I play Jasper, Resonant Party Cat, and Seer of the Stars.
And to make things easier, here are pictures of everyone.
And here's pictures of everyone with an updated one of mine now that I have changed bodies and used one of my 9 lives.
Assuming you had 9 to begin with, you may have already spent some.
Who knows? Given how often I got lost in the underground, I don't know how many I've used.
I'm sure it's very much like Puss in Boots and the Last Life.
Yeah, so
Does this really
as soon as we
count?
started hearing a whistling noise and a humanoid wolf fronting up, then we're screwed. Wait a sec. I'm working for the humanoid wolf.
Yeah, depending on which game you talk about, hey. I'm sure if a wolf of unusual size shows up and starts talking to you, you'll be very worried.
I mean, you did say that there are now wolfmen in Pathfinder, so I could totally play a dog in every version of games I play.
You could. Though you don't quite have one in D&D.
I have a pet dog, so I guess that counts. Close enough, right?
I'm sure it is. Okay, so what was your athletics check again?
It will be...
Would it be funny if it was very low or a natural 1? Natural 1? Okay, so yes, it is quite hilarious as you watch
It's a
Willie.
26 downgraded. Unbelievable.
So Willie is, pushing, forcing. The door is just not moving. Would Parry like to give it a crack, because we all know he's going to succeed at this?
Let's do it. Let's.
Wow.
Should I use my favorite battering ram, the cat?
No, thank you.
Cat's not big enough. Haven't you seen those AI cats? That's the size of it. Of you.
Alright, athletics. Okay.
Hey, at least you get to +7 to the roll. That's all he gets, I believe. I said at least you get +7 to the roll.
I'm surprisingly enough, I'm actually trained in athletics.
Oh, you've trained in it now.
Yeah, I'm trained in it now. Yeah. Brilliant.
So that would be +9.
Go. +11.
Oh, you've actually put points in the strength now.
No, sorry, correction. Shard and lifting belt. So technically it is, yes. It is, so shard gets me to 11 and the lifting belt gets me to 12.
Okay, so give us a roll and see how we turn out.
27.
Okay, so with his 27 compared to the 26 downgraded, you notice as Parry, without any real effort, pulls the door open.
I loosened it for you. It's fine.
As
It's
you,
a group effort.
as you understand why it didn't push.
Pull.
It's a pull door.
Pull.
And you find yourself in a room with a room.
Well, at least it wasn't the sliding door.
Yes, I've used those to confuse people in the past.
Has trouble with doors.
Or the painted door.
I'm pretty sure you've used sliding doors to confuse us in the past.
Yeah,
think
it was.
the correction
It's when
there.
everybody failed. I'm going, maybe it slides.
So there's a room behind the door.
So it opens up into a room, and that room seems to have a room inside it. And you seem to be able to walk all the way around this room.
Ah. Is the door opposite the door we've just opened?
Well, it seems to be either side of the room. So if you're looking at it, you see the southern end, and then the east and western side have doors on it, and the northern end does not.
Ah.
So the outer walls of this room within a room are smooth and featureless. In the center sits a second, smaller structure, a massive block of stone that rises nearly to the ceiling, so it's even smaller than the room itself. Someone could get on top. Across its sides flow horizontal bands containing thousands of minuscule engravings, reproduced larger on the two sets of bronze doors that will lead into the stone block from the east and west.
So the actual room we've entered, what is other than the block?
Other than the block with doors, that's all you've got.
Okay. Well, I guess carefully I will walk over to the western side of the block. Just for shits and giggles.
Yep.
Have a look at the door.
Doesn't seem to have a lock on it.
Check for traps. And then...
Parry drops. Do you need help with this one?
I hope not, but we'll see. Just stand ready, Parry, to give me a hand.
I'm sure your muscles are still sore from...
Yeah, probably.
You see Parry in the back corner, stretching his arms, with limbering arms.
Flexing, doing the Mr. Olympic, poses.
Yeah.
All ready to show the way.
Full bodybuilder contest and everything.
I mean, he did learn from the best, so,
True.
So what's your roll? You're looking for traps?
Oh, yes, sorry. Yes. A 24.
Okay, so having a look, you do not find any traps. You feel very safe with opening this door right now.
Then I do so.
And give me a strength check, as it seems to be slightly stuck.
A 15.
A 15. Apparently, even this door is defeating you.
Need a hand here, Parry.
You said strength check?
Yep. Well, sorry, I meant athletics check.
Oh, athletics check.
My brain said strength instead of athletics.
6 is so mine is then a 39.
In which case, you have no trouble opening this door.
Okay, go. Pop it.
With one of those whole critical successfully open. I believe we lost Anton. Not Anton, Reynald. Because we have a Ross there at the moment. And it opens into a small room with darkness. Interrupted only by the faintly glowing sarcophagus. Apparently constructed entirely out of gold. Win.
Gold.
Yes, win-win. Runes like those on the outer door cover its surface, but these appear to skitter and dance across it.
Wizard? What does that mean?
Means do not disturb.
Yeah, it's kind of thinking that. But if our spellcastery types could have a look at what's on the outside of the room and also what's on the sarcophagus and try to work out just how boned we are, that would be appreciated.
So it's a cold room with dancing. We said dancing lights. Did we say?
No, it is a small room in darkness, interrupted only by the faintly glowing sarcophagus, apparently constructed entirely out of gold. Runes like those on the outer doors cover its surface, but these appear to skitter and dance across it. So, moving runes. What could go wrong?
Moving runes again. Of course, we like moving runes. Can I do an Arcana check on the moving runes, please?
You can.
Thank you. It's a 37.
On a 37, the runes don't seem to say anything of use.
I think
Because
we should do this
every
before.
rune says scarab.
Scarab.
Okay.
Okay.
The sarcophagus is covered with runes that say scarab.
Can I then make a religion roll on the sarcophagus, please?
Sure.
31.
You do recognize that the sarcophagus comes from Assyrian. And hey, they have funky treasures there. This is probably worth a fortune on the black market.
Why would you have to
So
sell it on the
I'll
black
relay
market?
information. It's an Assyrian.
No one with repute would buy it.
Why?
Yeah,
Because-
Assyrian sarcophagus, and the runes just moving around saying scarab, and that's it.
And no
So-
one would want to be associated with it because they have a habit of coming and killing people who openly buy stuff. Because the people...
Uh-huh.
Yeah, imagine if the Egyptians were still as powerful now as they were back in their heyday,
And you ran around with a mummy or a...
and then you were advertising you just bought one of their dead ancestors,
Fair enough. Okay.
which is why it's always on the black market.
Yeah. Okay.
And Assyrian is a place where they have developed a elixir to give you immortality, as long as you buy it every 100 to 1,000 years or so. It gives your body a reset.
That's not the Golden Lotus.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually remembered it. Oh. Brain work
There
a
are a
bit
few
better.
stories that use it.
Mm.
So how will you deal with this amazingly amazing treasure of gold?
I'm still waiting for the spellcastery types to provide a information and or a way forward.
Well, I provide you with the generic information of it's this type of sarcophagus, and the runes that are floating across it say scarab, and that's all I can get.
You'd also note down that on the black market, this sort of gold sarcophagus would go for 10,000 gold pieces, which for you
Very-
is equivalent of 100,000 in D&D.
Wow.
So,
Can
so
I make an occult roll on it?
you can.
Because I like it might come up with some more information, maybe.
What do the carvings on the outside of the room say?
Scarab. Oh, on the outside of the room.
Yeah, on
Not
the
sure.
outside of the room.
No one looked.
That's what I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
Oh. Is it? Do we think it's magical, or is it possibly a language that no one knows?
Well, you read the word scarab. You haven't used any sort of magic to do anything different.
And the fact that they're moving is fairly magical.
I'm sure words move on their own by themselves of a normal day.
Yes, books just grow legs and move.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't they?
31 for Jasper's occultism room. So I'll be looking like around the room and at the sarcophagus, so try and get a general sense of everything.
Okay, having a good look around. The closer you get to the sarcophagus, the more your head hurts.
That's not good.
You just have that whole twitching happening the closer you get to it.
That's about
That's not cool.
And
Does that happen to anyone else? Or just me?
just you. Well, it is just per after all.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You could probably say there is something magical about it.
Can I detect magic?
I'm sure you're quite capable of doing it.
Detect magic?
Okay, you cast Detect Magic, and you do detect it as magical. I believe it points out that it is the most powerful magic in the room that you're not aware of.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem to be any form of hostile magic.
Okay, well that's interesting. But it is magical, and my head hurts when I get closer to it. So I back away to the door and kind of like tell everyone like, I think that it's got magic. I'm not sure if it's dangerous, but my head hurts when I get close to it, and I don't like it.
So there was runes on the the door itself outside the room, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so no one bothered reading it before we entered.
No,
Yeah.
but we're going to do it now.
Yeah, so I'll go out with Willie as well, because Willie's wanting to look at this. And we'll ascertain on what it says. It probably says do not enter or something.
Give me an Arcana check.
That is a 23.
You're not quite sure, but you think it says Scarab.
So is it the same rune?
The runes on the outside are much faded compared to those on the inside.
But the only ones we can make out say Scarab.
Mm-hmm.
To the Osirans, and I'll ask this generally to the group, what religious significance does the Scarab have?
They're tasty and cool.
No, they're not.
Yeah, yum.
No, they're not.
Bear grill style in the wilderness eating scarabs.
So nobody knows?
Well,
there isn't any?
That would be,
A religion roll, wouldn't it?
I would have
it'd be
thought
a
so.
religion roll. Can I make a religion roll for this?
I'm sure you could try to make one.
Yep, sure.
You
31.
can do it!
Okay, thinking about it, Scarabs do form many things in Syrian, especially from an arcane point of view, because, hey, they are all arcane casters. That's their height of their magic.
Does a 32 upgrade get any more information?
Depending on what you're using it with.
Religion.
From a religion's perspective, won't get you as much as the Arcana will, because they're not God-fearing people.
Okay, I thought they would.
Their power base is not really religious; it is Arcana.
Okay. Fair enough.
And it does also have connotations to scarabs being used for protection. So there is most likely a scarab ward of some kind, which is why it says scarab, or it might be some form of obfuscation where it's basically replacing every word with the word scarab. Simply because spellcasters like to mess with other people. Unless you can figure out their puzzle, you're completely screwed.
Well, that's why we've got these awesome spellcasters ready to do a battle of wits with the these Osirans.
Why am I getting a feeling this actually is saying it's actually saying do not open?
Oh, probably.
That depends. Would that stop you?
Me? What, desecrating somebody's tomb? Maybe.
It depends. You probably know from a religious perspective, from Pharasma's teachings, that many Assyrians will basically avoid going to her judgment by doing their own thing and turning to undead.
Mummies. Why'd it have to be mummies?
I can hear you now, Gary. You are clear and loud.
Finally.
So,
well, it doesn't seem like we're going to get any further information. So, I guess, who's for opening up this really suspicious, probably deadly, trapped with deadly traps, sarcophagus? Show of hands.
Isn't that what we Pathfinders do?
So let me guess. Parry uses the crowbar of openage.
Normally we
Well,
do that.
Parry's just interested in the magic that is surrounding this whole thing. So Parry's absolutely interested in investigating the sarcophagus, whether it's opening it or not.
Okay, so I'll wait for Parry to do so, and then when the investigation is completed, we will discuss opening up the sarcophagus.
Can anyone ascertain if there's actually any magic left in these rooms on the doors or outside?
I'm sure as a cleric you can cast Detect Magic.
Casting and actually have it memorized is two different things. I can dispel magic. I don't have Detect Magic.
Well, the cat does.
Yeah.
Yes,
What?
but the cat may have used it unless it's a it's a cantrip again.
It's an innate cantrip for me, so I can do it pretty much willingly. But would that work though if I'm targeting like an aerial? Can I do that?
No, the best way of determining what the magic is read aura. Detect Magic just says yes, there's magic.
Yeah,
It's like saying yes, there's air.
I do have read
Aura.
aura, but it is not prepared.
Mm-hmm.
And considering we have not had a long rest where I can re-prepare spells or even get spell slots back.
Why
good
would
luck.
you want spell slots back? That's just crazy.
Well, why would I? Yeah, why would I want that? I don't know. Some crazy talk there.
Harry will spend 10 minutes and use his spell substitution and swap out his telekinetic projectile for read aura.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so while Perry's starting to do his 10 minutes of making you do nothing, how many people do nothing for 10 minutes?
I would explain to the party, like, listen, I can read aura, but it'll take me 10 minutes to prepare, like, to swap my spells out. So we can at least read what is going on in here.
You have a few characters who can't sit still even if their life depended on it.
Yeah, but they're not here. Oh, actually, the
If we're
cat is.
wasting 10 minutes, I will refocus.
I might do the same. I'll meditate to get my focus point back.
Mm-hmm. How about the cat?
I don't know. Did I use a focus spell? Let me have a look.
Or you wait 9 minutes and then lift the lid?
yeah. Like just as Parry's about to do the thing, focus spells. Where is? Oh, I do need to focus. So yeah, I will also meditate for 10 minutes and get that point back.
So it does mean that everyone's meditating and no one's on watch.
No, I'll be on watch.
You'll be on watch?
Yep.
Give me a reception roll while you're on watch for the whole 10 minutes.
Okay, that's 25.
Okay, yes. You don't notice anything unusual except for the constantly moving symbols on the sarcophagus, which is extremely unusual, unnerving.
Maybe I should just close the door.
And 10 minutes.
Oh, wait a
passed.
sec. Are people actually meditating inside the room or outside the room?
They never stated they left, except for Will.
Okay. Well, and me. Okay, so we'll keep watch outside the room then.
So yes, 10 minutes have passed. You have gotten your focal points back or swapped your spell. What would you like to do?
Read aura on the sarcophagus. And are there any other... So the whole room is magical.
No, the sarcophagus is magical.
Okay, the sarcophagus is magical. Then, yes, because higher to 3rd level I can actually read aura up to 10 objects.
You can go around and touch things up and see what it says.
Actually, do we have any non-identified magical things? Just dump them in front, dump 9 of them in front of me.
Not that I'm aware of.
No, neither am I. That's okay. That's fine. will read aura on the sarcophagus. Then it gives me a +2 circumstance bonus to identify magic on the item. If the object is illusionary, you detect this only if the effect's rank is lower than the rank of your read aura spell.
Okay, so yes, if you want to because it takes a minute of seeing how long it takes to actually do the identifying.
Identify magic is another arcana roll.
Yep. After you spend 10 minutes looking at it.
Yes.
Okay, so which thing do you want to spend 10 minutes looking at?
The sarcophagus.
Okay. So you get to make a check and arcana check and add +2 because you used the read aura on it.
Yep.
Of course, if you can't actually see the aura, it makes it very hard to tell what the magic is.
21, 37.
Okay, looking at it. You believe it is a container that is used to keep something preserved inside.
Like a sarcophagus.
Potentially keeping a dead body available for use whenever someone feels the need.
Okay. So basically, we could possibly raise this.
Don't say raise.
Well,
And I will be giving the Jasper a will saving throw.
Okay. Thankfully, Will is my best saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And I rolled a 19 on that, so that's doing well already.
Okay, you're twitching, but you're still fine to keep going.
So 32 in total.
Whatever it is, that's just getting right in the back of your skull and making you feel like you want to rip your own brains out is obviously not so bad after all.
Yeah, it's fine. This is just a normal reaction to a sarcophagus, isn't it? It's great.
so potentially there's a body in there. So I look at our priest and say, being that you're a priest of Pharasma, anything to say before we open it up?
When's it in flame?
Sure. Okay. Everyone else is happy for us to open up this container that's preserving whatever's inside?
So I'm
Just
assuming our Pharasma priest is happy to burn whatever it is without looking and...
Oh, if it's undead, that's it. But if actually,
You actually never stated that part.
actually, could something could be magically suspended and still alive?
Yeah.
What is Pharasma's view on that?
Well, that
But
depends
they haven't died naturally. They've just been suspended.
anything that extends their life from her expiry date is on her hit list.
So she's not happy.
Well, her hit list is extremely low.
Mm.
And Perry's parents are way up near the top.
Okay. So, if Parry's parents are in that sarcophagus, burn it.
So everyone else is happy that we open it up?
Yep.
Just-
Parry's very interested in the magic.
Jasper is staunchly against it, and he's like, no, this thing is bad. Please don't open it. My head hurts.
Okay, so if your head hurts, what are you aligned to as such? So, celestially, it's bad?
Stars.
So you state that the stars.
Which you can't currently see.
Which I can't currently see, and I also, well, technically I follow, is it Desna? Something like that.
I'm sure whoever it is at the time.
But yes, I also, I'm occultism aligned, so I don't know if that helps at all.
It means you like weird stuff.
Yes. Well,
This is the big weird thing.
not when it gives me headaches. And I can't see the stars to give me guidance, so, you know.
So do you honestly believe there's something bad in there, or do you actually have a headache and that's why you believe there's something bad in there?
That one.
So you've got a headache, therefore there's something bad in there.
Well, my head hurts the closer I get to the sarcophagus.
Well, how about you move away so you don't have a headache and we can open up the sarcophagus?
I am at the door currently, already.
So
I did move myself away already.
So keep moving.
And it's not helping.
Keep moving.
No, but the shuffling mounds are out there. I don't want to go out there by myself.
No, go to the far wall.
Yeah.
So she's at the far wall.
So outside we've got the shuffling monstrosities.
Big plant things.
Plants are friends too.
Mm.
If we're opening this thing, I'll just position myself in the middle of the group where I'm at least within range of everybody.
Okay.
So we have multiple people saying yes to open, and we've got the cat that says no. Has anyone changed their mind based on the cat's position?
No.
No, it's the cat.
I'm gonna say that's a resounding silence there.
All right.
Everyone looks at the cat like he's crazy.
Well, last time we trusted the cat, we got lost.
We seem to do this all the time and trigger these things. You might as well trigger something else.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Red. So, all right. What does it take to open up this thing?
Robo.
Athletics check.
Yeah, I can do that.
You handed to Parry. You got this.
Get ready, people.
Okay, so I am going to see how you go with opening it.
All right. Oh, that's pretty good. 33.
Okay, you have no problems lifting the lid as it gets about an inch off the rest of it and suddenly bursts upwards as everyone gets to make an initiative check.
We're fighting the undead. Yay, the undead.
As everyone hears the sounds of insects, high-pitched,
Oh, great.
thousands of them.
Okay, so that's
Some might
probably
say
why
they're
it says
scarabs. It's like in the movie The Mummy, and all the scarabs come out and they're like eating people and crawling under their skin. And
It was literally saying what was in this sarcophagus.
28 for initiative.
28.
And you hear Jasper in the background going, "I told you so."
Noted. Bug give cat headaches. Got it.
I've really only got one thing that can affect a swarm.
Jasper got 24.
24 for Jasper.
I got 23.
23 for as was.
Parry's just quickly making dinner and then we'll roll his initiative.
I don't have anything that does area effect.
Parry got 20.
Parry got 20.
Yep, 20.
And
do
what
it.
did Reynolds get?
30.
30.
Oh, nice.
Yes, go second bar if that's easy to say.
Actually, no, I do have one spell that does area effect.
And have you already cast it?
No, I haven't.
Let's see if I actually have a nice swarm to drop your way.
How big's the room?
Not big enough to do very big fireballs.
It's alright.
Damn it. That was going to be option A.
Who's actually in the room?
Everyone except for the cat.
Can I lock everyone in there? Out of spite.
Well, you could, but there's no locks on the door, remember?
True. But hey, how can Scarabs like pull a door open? Surely.
No, they just leave the door open.
Or dig under it?
Okay, so, see if I can actually get a swarm of something, because currently don't have anything to send your way that's decent.
It doesn't have to be decent, it can be piss weak if you
Oh,
like.
yeah, we're happy for it to be piss weak. Absolutely.
Well, I can, go for the very basic one if you like, which then has poison and other stuff.
No, piss weak, we said. Like, really, really, like, yeah.
Yes, piss weak. The almighty fiend of Scarabs appears out of the sarcophagus.
Okay, so as you see the lid go flying upwards, you do see a form sit up in the middle of the swarm.
Not a fucking swarm lord, is it?
And it goes to punch Willie.
No! No! Okay, I'll take it as a no then.
So it does a Hadouken punch.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So it's got the kung fu shit going on.
It seems to do some sort of really kung fu sort of punch as you see its hand glow.
Did it hit me?
It does. Well, I'm thinking a
35.
36 will hit you.
It does, absolutely. Not a critical though.
So that would be a 26 bludgeoning plus 6 void damage.
So that should put me on 38.
38 for Willie. And that's the first action. Then it seems to pick up some sort of spear and stand up as its next two actions, as you see the spear start to glow with a really nice aura.
Nice or unpleasant?
Well, nice for it. It thinks it's fantastic.
I'm sure it does.
And then the room completely gets obscured by scarabs flying.
Fly, my pretties!
Okay, so Reynold is now up. So Reynold, could you roll 2d6 please?
Eight.
You you got 8. So you take 8 damage as you are being bitten by lots of different bugs. Give me
marvelous.
a fortitude saving throw.
I kind of think, Jasper, you were right. We wouldn't be in here. Constitution.
Isn't
For
Jasper the
fortitude.
squishy one?
Sorry, Ross, what was that?
Isn't Jasper the squishy one? He's got the lowest hit points out of everybody.
Potentially, yes.
Nope.
Okay, that's 25.
Is it 25?
Eric.
Okay.
And I'm bleeding now, yay.
Harry, you've got plot armor.
So yes, you managed to succeed, and now you get your 3 actions after just being bitten.
Okay, what can I see? You said there's a cloud of them. Can I see anybody?
Yes, you can see the outlines of the party plus what you think is the guy in the sarcophagus, and there are just scarabs everywhere.
Okay. All right. And this, I'm not sure my attack spells are going to be much help here, so it's going to be ever reliable buffs. Well, how much help they will be, I don't know. I will try lingering composition with rallying anthem. For lingering composition, then see what check is using the standard DC for the level, which is, of course, you told me 23, because that's a 23 DC for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can get it to work. Off. This one, 22. Oh, I can't believe it. I rolled a natural 2. I need to roll a 3. I rolled a natural 2.
If only someone was giving you a +1 buff.
Yeah, like me. All right. Okay, lingering composition did not work. What happens if I fail lingering composition? Failure the composition lasts 1 round, but you don't spend the focus point. Oh, that's nice. All right, I will do rallying anthem then, which only lasts for the round. Everybody gets +1 bonus, status bonus to armor class and saving throws, and 2 points of resistance to physical damage. That's 1 action. Maybe I could do a lingering composition with something else, like Courageous Anthem. Why not? Okay, I will try it again, but this time with Courageous Anthem. And I rolled a natural 6, which was to do a 26, so for once I succeed. That's my second action and a focus point. Everyone gets +1 to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear. Lingering composition lasts 3 rounds, which is an ordinary success. And I've got 1 last action. Want to heal myself?
Cover your mouth.
Cover my mouth, okay. Get the hell out of there. Get the hell out of there is a possible action too. Get the hell out of there sounds like a plan, actually.
So you're
Get the hell out of there.
moving out of the room, are you?
Yeah, well, I don't know what else could I do with 1 action?
Move
Not
out of the
really,
room.
Not much. Not a lot.
Move out of the room. That sounds like a damn fine idea.
Okay, I will move out of the room with my final action. Everybody's got +1 to lots of things.
Okay, moving out of the room, you're the sarcophagus room. You're still surrounded by bugs. They spread out.
I don't have area effect attacks, so others are going to have to deal with that.
Okay, that brings us to Willie.
I'm going to delay.
You delay. That brings us to Jasper.
Oh, Jasper.
Nom nom nom.
Chew bugs. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got to roll 2d6.
I gotta roll 2d6.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
No, he delayed. I got the wrong dice bag out. Do you have 2d6 on you that are easier to get than mine? This is the time you want to roll it really low, which I kind of did. I rolled a 5.
Total of 5 on 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay, you take 5 num damage from bugs. And get to
Doesn't
make a
the-
fortitude saving throw.
Doesn't the 2 points of resistance subtract 2 from that?
2 points of
Yes, it does. That's from my rallying anthem. 2 points of damage. 2 points of physical. 2 points of resistance to physical damage.
Oh, sweet, so I only take 3.
That's if it's actually physical and not spiritual.
I'm
It is
presuming
physical.
physical given they've said nom nom nom.
And they're biting.
But there's still a potential for poison.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what was the
Fortitude
next part?
saving throw.
Fortitude saving throw. 24.
24. Okay, you seem to be going okay right now.
Way. Hooray. Can I do a 15-foot cone without hitting members of the party?
I don't know, can you?
You can, but it won't be pointing into the room.
For my part, I don't mind if you catch me if it burns off bugs, I'm happy.
Well, I hope most of you have good fortitude. Or I can target the
Scary dude that's in the
The
middle
scary
of the Scarabs.
dude. Alright, well, I'm going to try this so it also gives people information later, and it's a cantrip, so I don't mind too much. Void Warp targets a living creature, and here I'm hoping that it's a living creature. Call upon the void to harm life force. The target takes 5d4 void damage with a basic fortitude save.
So you point at the living target at the sarcophagus?
I'm not pointing at Lily, I'm pointing at the thing that's, like, upright. And
Like I
hoping
said,
that
so
it's
you're
living.
pointing at the living target at the sarcophagus?
Well,
So it's undead, okay, awesome.
no, we don't know yet.
Well, here's Martin hinting at me really broadly.
Well, the moment you cast the spell, you have to pick a target, and it won't be a valid target. But you'll have to have cast the spell for that to happen.
Yeah. I'll do it anyway, just so I can find out whether it is a living creature, and then I can use like my third action to say it's not living.
Shit, Sherlock.
Well, it's good to confirm that.
Unless it was one of the spells the cat had.
Yeah, and it's a cantrip that does a fair amount of damage for what it is. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so your spell fizzles.
So the cat's still in the room.
Well, the cat's outside
It's
the
not
room,
dead!
into the room.
Cool.
Heck.
Which means is Willie going to take his delayed action at this point?
And wait until everybody in the group has had their go.
Then what is Aswell's going to do?
I am doing my only area effect spell other than heal.
Then roll
I am
2d6.
Oh yeah, 2d6. I had that up already for it. Okay. Okay, so I rolled up a total of 6, so I take 4 points of damage, and now I need to make the fortitude save, don't I?
Yep.
That is a 29.
Jesus.
Okay, so now you get to do your 3 actions.
Yes, I am going to cast Divine Wrath.
Divine wrath. And it does what?
So it's a 20-foot burst. I'm targeting the undead being inside the. That should get all those scarab beetles as well, correct?
And poor old Willie.
Well,
So
technically, you can't target anything. You basically drop Divine Wrath.
Yeah, I'm dropping it. Yeah, I'm dropping Divine Wrath.
Is there anyone in the party you consider a foe?
No one in the party I consider as a foe.
I have to ask that question because if you ever feel someone is a foe, it also affects them too.
Yeah, I know. So
Harry's a pest, but
yeah. So everything needs to make a Fortitude save.
Okay. Would a 38 do?
I wish it wouldn't. So it's not affected.
There's only one save.
What about the Scarab Beetles?
There's only one save.
we have to destroy the big bad. The big bad is controlling all the Scarabs.
Okay, so there is a blinding light and nothing happens. And I go, damn.
Which means parry.
So, how many actions was that, Ross?
I back out of the room as my next action.
Cool.
And there goes my high-ranking spell, which I did absolutely nothing.
Well, they
Parry
did roll well on my
going
dice.
to. Parry is going to roll his 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
2d6. 2d6.
So this is where it's death by 1,000 cuts. Or bites, as the case may be. Yeah.
For a whopping 2 damage.
Is that after the reduction?
That's after the reduction.
Okay.
2 damage.
And now with a Fortitude saving throw.
Ah, my best one. At +9. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay.
So 29 upgraded.
29 upgraded is pretty good. So, what are your 3 actions?
2 actions. I am going to wobble my hands and hopefully assist Willy with very bad saving throws from it. I'm going to cast Frostbite at the Spearman. So it makes a... Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Because... Correction, I'm going to cast Caustic Blast at it. And I'm going to try and hit a 5-foot area outside of Willy. Even though Willy's really good at reflex.
Okay, Caustic Blast.
So it's reflex save, please.
Okay. Okay, so it rolled badly. It gets, it got under 10, which means its reflex is 24.
It fails. Alright. Gets 2d8 acid damage. 14 acid damage?
14 acid damage. Someone has actually managed to damage him.
Yay! And then, like everyone else, I leg it out.
Okay.
My turn.
Yep.
Alright. I take a massive 5 points of nom nom damage.
-3.
And I've already done that.
That's okay, so that...
So 43.
43. And Fortitude saving
Fort
throw.
save is a 26.
26, yep. You're good.
Alright, so I am going to, maybe it's a bad idea, but basically at this creature's feet, I'm going to drop my Elemental Eruption.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it needs to make a reflex save. It's an area of effect, so the whole room is filled with, well, Elemental Eruption, so fire damage. So I'm hoping that will impact the Scarab Beetles as well, if they're a swarm.
So So it's reflex.
Yep.
He got a 25.
Yep, that's good enough. So he takes half damage, I assume.
He will still take half damage because he does not have. Okay, so it's actually going to do a reactive strike as you do the ability, because I'm assuming it has concentration as part of it.
Nope.
He does not. Okay, in which case he does not. If someone was to do a spell, he would probably mess them up.
This is a magic item. Ah, you dumb shit. Actually, that's not too bad. He's going to take 10 points.
Okay, you trigger his weakness. You do extra damage.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Now you make a wisdom saving, a will saving throw because you triggered his weakness.
Awesome. Well, we're save. An 18.
Okay. Yep. I will be making.
Did you include my bonus?
Oh, 19. Yeah, 19.
Okay. Bad things I'd note on the side so people will find out about later.
Yay. So I will drop into Tiger Style, and that's my go.
Okay, so new round. The mummy goes to do a stabbity stab on Willie with his glowing spear. He rolls
Does it
badly.
have a magic helmet?
Where's my helmet?
He rolls badly and gets a 25.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Not a crit miss?
No. Absolutely not.
Have to ask. Okay, he gets annoyed by that and goes for the Sandstorm of Wrath instead.
Sure.
And he exhales a 60-foot cone directly towards where everyone else is through Willie. Because it can get right to the far wall. Has everyone left the room?
But would it work like that if we're here? And I'm assuming.
Well, if you're not standing between the doorway and.
Yeah, but it depends on
Which
the
doorway
orientation of the sarcophagus. Because I'll be at one end, and then the rest of the party's
No, in that
outside.
case, he's going.
I don't know.
just
I'm just. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just.
Then
pointing
it
out
is a reflex saving throw for Willie.
Well, at least reflex is my good save, which is not bad. It's a 30.
It's a 30. Okay, so on a 30, you saved, so you'll take half damage.
I take nothing.
You take nothing.
Yeah, being a monk with reflex is a good thing.
But hey, he did his best to mess you up.
His best was probably quite unpleasant.
Okay.
And if I survive to next round, hopefully I'll have a chance to do more nastiness to him. Hopefully.
Okay, so it is Reynolds go, who gets to make a 3d6 actually at this stage. Dice roll.
The num-nums are getting worse. Oh, what the heck?
It takes him 3 rounds to power up.
Well, which puts me down to 64. Yay.
So how much damage was that?
12.
12. Okay. And give
You
me
get
a
3, I'm bleeding.
and
And
give
give
me
me
a
another.
fortitude saving throw. Yeah.
Okay, alright. Another bloody saving. I do have a reaction that could improve my save, but no one's failed yet. Oh, actually, no, one person failed, but we don't know what happened. Oh, bugger. I jinxed myself. 14. 15. That's a fail, isn't it?
It is a fail.
Yeah. Okay, well, I don't know what actually it does, so I won't worry about it.
Well, I will tell you right now is you're down 2 actions,
Oh,
and
so
you
it's slow.
and you are sickened.
Sickened. What does sickened do?
Okay.
Sickened
like
is you take a minus 2 to
Pretty much everything, isn't it?
to all your checks and DCs. You cannot willingly
Right.
ingest anything, including elixirs and potions, while sickened.
Okay. Do I know the duration of this thing?
Normally, it's until you throw up.
Okay. Alright,
But
and
you
you've only
believe
got one
it's
action.
you believe it's due to
Right.
the fact that bugs have entered your body.
They're crawling up your
Okay.
nose and down your
All
throat.
right. Well, not a lot I can do about that. Okay. With one action, I can't do very much. I will just try.
You can try to leave the outer room if you wish to, and go back into the plant room.
The plant room.
I mean, that's an action, though.
It is, yes.
Okay. I will try Rolling Anthem with Lingering Composition again.
Okay.
What's the... Oh, if I can try... I really need a table to do this. Just give me a moment.
And remember, you have a -2 on your roll.
How far does he move?
Well, he's not moving. He's doing a anthem instead.
Yeah, unfortunately, I threw my dice on the floor and I can't see it. I'm really not well set up to play at a desk.
Would you like someone else to roll for you?
No, I've got another dice. I will roll. It's the one that rolled me shit before, and it's rolled me another shit this time, but exactly enough to succeed. 23.
23. With the penalty?
What's the penalty?
The -2 from second.
Okay, it's called another fail. Yeah, I wish I hadn't thrown the other dice away. All right, so all I do is I do Rallying Anthem for 1 round. And Courageous Anthem has 2 rounds to go.
Okay,
And that's
so
my entire turn.
that brings us to Jasper with 3d6 as your starting option.
$11. Actually, that's -2.
So you'll take 9 damage, yes.
9, yes.
And now give me a fortitude saving throw.
Fortitude saving throw. Do. Mm-hmm. 31.
31. Okay. You are down 1 action this round.
Okay. I'm within 30 feet of this person where I am on the other side of the room. Of the mummy sarcophagus dude.
I would say yes. You're within 30 feet. If you, no matter where you are in the outer room.
Right. Okay. No. I am going to use one of my focus spells, which is Personal Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to do a Fortitude save.
Okay, I don't think they did so well. It was a 24.
That fails. So the failure takes 2d6 cold damage. Sorry, 1d6 plus 1 cold damage and 1d6 plus 1 persistent cold damage. The persistent damage automatically ends when the spell ends. So does that mean Oh, sustained up to a minute, so yes. That will last for a minute. They take... they take... 6 cold damage and 7 persistent cold damage.
So 7 persistent, you said?
7 persistent, yeah.
Okay. That brings... That's your 2 actions, I believe?
That is only a single action spell.
Oh, okay, then what's your second action for the round?
Is Willie the only person in the way of a 15-foot cone now?
Yes.
I cast Haunting Him as my... Oh, it's a 15-foot cone. I'm not sure if it'll make it to him. Oh, worth a try.
You have to move into. You have to move closer to hit the mummy. Otherwise, you'd only be hitting Willie.
If I boost the range to 20 feet, would that then hit the mummy?
It would, yes.
I am going to use one of my items, which is...
Extend?
Yep. Yes.
But doesn't that require an action?
Wand of Widening.
And is there an action required to use your wand?
Activate cast a spell, frequency once per day, effect. The activation takes 2. So if the spell normally takes 1 to cast, or 3, or if the spell normally takes... God, the way they've written this is so confusing.
Okay.
It sounds like it actually adds an additional action on top of what the spell.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's an additional action on top of the spell, is what it says.
Okay, so I might not be able to do that, damn it. Well, not right now anyway.
And you can feel bugs crawling under the skin.
Hooray! Okay, well, instead of haunting him, I will do days then. So they will need to do a will saving throw.
Okay, so for their will saving throw, they roll a 27.
That just passes. So that does nothing. Cool.
Okay, so
And that's my turn.
that brings us to as was and 3d6.
3d6. Okay, so that's 6, so I take 4 points of damage.
Okay, and give me a fortitude saving throw.
Yeah.
Don't roll low.
I got a 34 upgraded.
A 34 upgraded. Okay, so you have one less action this round.
Bugger! I can't do an area effect heal. In that case, I'll actually cast an offensive heal on the mummy then.
Okay.
So does that actually do the reverse of the standard heal?
It's the equivalent of harm if it has necrotic healing, then healed will harm an undead. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, its saving throw is 35.
I don't think there's a saving throw.
It is if you're harming someone.
It is?
Yes. You're doing the equivalent of casting harm on it. It has a will saving throw.
Doesn't save in the spell. I believe I just rolled over.
And it gets a basic fortitude save.
Oh, so they made it fortitude.
If the target is undead and you deal that amount of vitality damage to it, and it gets a basic fortitude save.
Ah, they made it fortitude.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is not a wasted spell.
What is your spellcasting DC? 23, I think it is.
It's not 35.
Yeah, it's not.
Which means critical success, no damage.
Oh, of course.
So the spell is cast. Which brings us to, because it was a ranged thing, it was a 2-action, brings us to parry, 3d6.
Yep.
3d6. Alright. -2 is 6 points of damage.
Okay, you take 6 points and give me a fortitude saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Fortitude saving throw. 27.
27. Okay, so you are down 2 actions this round.
Damn it.
Holy shit.
I will tell you something else you've just remembered with all your knowledge of Arcana stuff. You have heard of Scarabs in use like this, and you can literally spend either a round which you have no actions to, try to get them out, or an action to pull them out.
So I'm down 2 actions.
And you've got 1 action left, so if you do, if you have no actions, you can basically say, I'm doing nothing, and you get a action back your next round. Or if you've got an action, you can potentially roll well and pull out more and get all your actions back.
I'll try and pull him out.
Okay. So that would be a flat check.
Flat check.
It's a flat check, so you hope you do well.
So it's like being on fire and rolling on the ground. Yeah.
17.
You rolled a 17. Okay, so next round you will have no penalties.
Yay.
One thing, Martin, I forgot to remind everyone is everyone's got a bonus to damage, so I don't know, each hit's worth an extra point of damage. I don't know if they might
Yeah, the problem is we haven't been able to hit.
You've hit it a couple of times.
Well, so technically that means my persistent damage should be 8, not 7.
Your persistent damage is not a hit.
Oh, it's not a
The
hit?
original.
Your original
Oh, the-
damage, yes. Your persistent damage, unfortunately, not.
Right, okay, never mind then.
All good. So I've given it a few extra points of damage, and that brings us to Willie.
Okay, so I take 7 minus 2 is 5, so that's 48. I should be on.
Yep. Give me a
the fort save.
Mhm.
I get the feeling I'm going to lose a couple of actions. Actually, that's not. No, it's not too bad. 27, 12 on the dice.
27. That means this round you'll be down 2 actions.
Okay. I'm going to, as I strike this creature, roughly, I'm going to call on Pharasma to basically fuck this undead up.
Okay.
But I will strike it harshly. So same on the dice. So 30.
30 is definitely a hit.
But not a
That's
critical.
what attacking damage rolls.
Yeah, I added that. That's
Okay.
why. Yeah.
Give me your damage.
I will do. +1 is 5. 6 is 17 is 22 points of magical slashing with the rune of.
Pharasma.
Well, yes, but yeah. Anyway,
Which is the other
No,
one?
it's the one that can affect incorporeal undead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, he's not ghostly.
I didn't think he
He's not
was.
mostly ghostly.
Mm.
Okay, but hey, you do feel that Pharasma was listening.
Good on you, Pharasma!
As you do see your blow striking a lot harder than you expected. To the point where your hand literally goes right into the body
Nice.
and out the other side. It seems to be unable to strike at you with its spear while your arm's so far in it.
I'm up to the elbow in Mummy.
Yes, you're up to the elbow in Mummy. It takes its 7 points of cold damage. And it is now bloodied. For those of you who remember what bloodied is, he's taken 50% of his hit points.
Mm.
Don't worry, it only took a full round to get that far.
Yeah.
Okay, so that refreshes. He gets... Okay, you see him twist his hand about, and suddenly sand comes up and starts swirling around everywhere, a la the mummy from the thing, and
Couldn't we just pick up Jasper and stick it in its face? Because mummies are supposed to be afraid of cats.
that would work. And he tries to punch Willie as well. Apparently, try is what he says he does, as it was a 21 downgraded.
It's not a critical miss, but it is a miss.
Well, if it was a miss to be on 21, it makes it a critical miss.
Mm.
Just not a card critical miss.
Mm.
So yes, he loses his next action as part of that. Okay, so that brings us to Reynald and 4d6.
Ow.
I roll a total of 11 minus 2 is 9. I've also got 2 lots of bleeding, 11 points off. Yeah, my fun.
Okay, and a fortitude save for you, with a -2 on your saving throw.
Okay. This time I'll use my reaction to give myself a +2. I take it this is not a curse, it's just a saving throw.
It is not a curse, it's a saving throw. Due to the
It's
fact that
it's a fortitude save, isn't
fortitude,
it?
yes.
Which is not my best.
Lots of bug bites.
Mm.
Lots and lots of bug bites.
Okay, a bit better this time. I get to 22.
Okay, on a 22, you find yourself unable to act because you're so bug bitten that you have no actions this round. You'll basically recover one action after the round passes.
Okay, well, all right then. Courageous Anthem's got one more round. There's no more rallying anthem.
Okay, so Reynald has been overcome by bugs. Jasper, 4d6.
4d6. Hooray. No, excuse me.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't roll lower because he could have increased his second, but it wasn't going to increase it unless it was higher than what he already had.
Mm.
Excuse me for sneezing my face off. So we still have the -2 to the damage. Yep. Unfortunately,
No.
I rolled high on a couple of those. So
Oh, he said no.
Sorry, because I've got no actions and I failed twice on lingering anthem, which is, I need all threes for Christ's sake. There's no bonuses to defences now. There's only a +1 to attack rolls, damage rolls, and a +1 to will saves.
Okay, so you
Oh,
take
it's
full
a
damage.
fear save. Yeah.
I take full damage of 16.
Sorry.
So you're up to 28 so
Jesus.
far. And a fortitude saving throw.
Yeah, these are starting to hurt. Ah, yes, fortitude saving.
Yeah, unfortunately, not being able to cast a free-actioned heal does make a problem.
Losing actions is really bad.
That's why this is a nasty solo fight.
23.
23. Okay, so with a 23, you lose an action and gain second one. So you're down 2 actions with second one. If you lost one last round, that was going to take effect the round after. On a success, instead of a critical success, you actually lost an action in your next round. On a failure, you lost an action on that round.
Hooray! I only have one.
You have one action and your second one.
Because Personal Blizzard worked so well on him last time, I'm going to do that on him again. So he needs to do a Fortitude save.
Okay, he rolls a 2 on his dice, giving him a 21.
That is a fail.
Right, so the cat is blessed and I'm not.
Rasmus is obviously with someone else today.
Yeah, I would have been doing 4d10 plus 32 damage to that bastard.
Well, I mean, he's been taking 7 persistent cold for the last few rounds.
And do you have to sustain the persistent cold part?
Sustained up to a minute. So
You're still getting +1 damage from me.
yes.
Which is if it says they have to sustain it, that's an action.
That's an action to sustain.
Sustain is specifically an action. What was the spell called again?
Personal Blizzard. So the tags on it are Uncommon, Cold, Focus, Hex, Witch.
So the duration that says sustained for up to 1 minute, the actual sustain part means you have to spend a action to sustain it. If the duration is 1 minute, it stays for 1 minute whether you have actions or not.
Oh, okay.
So if you choose not to sustain it, your 7 persistent cold disappears.
Oh. So basically, if I wanted to sustain that 7 points of damage
You have to
this
spend
round,
an
I'd
action.
have to do that.
Yes.
Okay, sorry about that.
Which means
I'll do
you're
that
forcing
then.
this blizzard to stay there. Okay, so yes, you keep the blizzard going. It's chilly. And what I find sad is it doesn't give you an actual sustained bonus. Some of the spells will actually give you extra damage when you sustain it.
Or the area of effect gets bigger, or
That sort of thing, yes.
yeah.
Like what the mummy's doing right now.
Pretty much, yes. His area of effect is Scarabs.
Bastard.
Which is why he's going to lose some next round because someone managed to make him roll a 1. Okay, so that brings us to as was.
Yep.
4d6.
Okay. Even though it looks cocked on the bloody app, yeah, total of 16 points of damage. Bloody hell. I got it cocked. License got it. Looks like it's 6.
And what is your fortitude saving throw?
Fortitude. That's a 33.
33. Okay, you're down 1 action this round.
Okay, so I can only do
Could you
one
do-
action stuff, which is
Anyway, kidding.
get these bugs off me.
Okay, so give me a flat check as you swat the bugs away.
Yeah, so just to roll a d20.
Yep.
I can only take them from you.
I don't know what.
That's a 19.
That's a 19. Okay, you'll have no bugs
getting
next
ready.
round.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, that brings us to parry. Roll 4d6.
4d6. That's 13 damage from him.
That's 13 damage to parry. And fortitude save for parry.
So with removing the bugs one,
There's no, unless you roll a failure, you'll have all your actions.
okay. $29 upgraded again.
As of this, you have no penalty.
Nice.
Awesome. Parry is, for his first action, going to take his staff off his, basically grab his staff out,
Mm-hmm.
which is his staff of
Fire
elemental
redo.
Pick
power.
up.
Staff of elemental power.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is going to spend charge of the staff to cast a 2-action blazing bolt at the mummy.
Okay.
So I make a attack roll for
Yeah.
once.
Woo! Attack roll!
Yeah, I know, right? Usually it's all these stupid saves that are doing our heads in.
And then Perry goes, what? A 1? Really?
Yeah.
Hits Willy.
Yeah, hits Willy.
+1 attack and damage from me.
Okay, so then it's plus 17. So I'm also just bringing it up because it's not, as I mentioned.
What's the spell called again?
Blazing Bolt. I don't know. It just when I bring the spell up on Path Builder, it gives me all the numbers that I need. $34.
34 becomes a hit.
A hit. Alright.
You did it as a 2-action one, so that
I
means
did do
it
it
takes extra
40.
damage.
46 fire.
Mm-hmm. Right, you roll that. I'm going to quickly back to the bathroom.
That's actually not too bad. It's going to be 17 out of a possible 24 fire damage.
18 out of 25.
Yeah, 18 out of 25, there you go. So 18, it'll be 18 fire damage heading against that guy's way.
Hello? What's up? What's that? Timmy's in the well. My question is, how the fuck do you know Timmy?
So what'd you get on your damage?
18 fire damage.
Okay, which turns into 28 fire damage. And can you give me a will saving throw?
I can give you a will saving throw. $34 upgraded.
Okay, so yes, you do pretty well with that. Okay, so that brings us to Willie and 46.
16, just like Ross. Yay me. So that takes me to 64.
He's done so much damage with those bugs that he's about to lose.
And the fortitude save for the bugs is a 31.
31. Okay, so you don't lose any actions this round.
Oh, really?
It was basically you lose your next. If you succeeded, you lose an action in your next round. If you fail, you lose an action on this round, which they can stack. And if you critically failed, you also became sickened. Equal to the number of actions you've lost.
Oh, okay. Alright. So I will activate my inner upheaval as an action, adding vitality damage to my strikes. I will give him a Hadouken for my next 2 actions. And calling on fucking Pharasma again. Come on, mate, we can do it!
A delayed reaction is an amusing effect to have in there. Especially when it can stack with an immediate one.
Yeah. Okay, so I get a... Well, that's not great. 23.
The 23 will miss.
Yep, and the other one...
Last one from me.
Yeah, I've added that. Is a... What's that? A... 29 is a 35.
A 35 will hit but not crit.
So I will do 5. I'll do 15 magical slashing, blah 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 blah, and 11 points of vitality damage.
Okay.
Last one, the damage rolls from me.
Yeah, yep, added that.
Okay, he is still going. Okay, new round. You see the Scarabs seem to have thinned somewhat, as they seem to be no longer pouring out of the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Basically, his crit meant he lost his sustained.
So it's that next round he's got to start it all up again.
Oh, he can't. He's got to recharge.
Oh, really?
There's a very powerful thing if he keeps it going. Now all he can do is attack 3 times.
Oh, well, that's going to make a difference, I'm sure.
Okay. He aims. So I'm going to assume that there are 2 different groups. Who's standing with the cat?
I think most of us are standing with the cat.
In which case, then, who's not standing with the cat?
I'm not sure I'm standing with the cat because I wanted to be positioned between everyone. So I would have been in a position where I can see Willie as well as everybody else.
So if you're positioned between everyone, then you're directly in line between it and the cat.
Lucky me.
And that means everyone but Willie gets to make a reflex saving throw as it throws a sandstorm wrath in your direction. And I did forget for Willie to make a fortitude save for the wall, for the sand he was in.
Oh, fortitude save for the sand that I'm in.
Because it only goes 5 feet around him.
Okay.
Sorry, was it a reflex, Martin?
It is a reflex to everyone else, yes.
14, 29 for the fortitude save.
Okay, so...
Kidding.
31 upgraded.
You take 10 points of slashing.
So 74 is what I'm on.
But then that drops. Okay, so you got the, was it 34 upgraded, you said?
31
upgraded.
upgraded.
Okay, you avoid the flaming sand. What about
Yay.
as was?
I got 29.
29. Okay, so you will be taking half. Apparently 5 fire damage because he rolls completely crap. Sorry, 4 fire damage. And and 10 slashing damage.
By 1,000 cuts.
Yep.
What was Reynolds' reflex?
Renault's was a 30.
30. Okay, on a 30, you would also take 4 fire damage and 10 slashing.
Can I take a reaction, or because I've lost all my actions, I can't do reactions either?
No, you can do reactions.
Okay. All right. I'll do a reaction once you've applied everyone's damage.
What's the trigger of the reaction?
You take a creature deals piercing, slashing, or persistent bleeding damage to you. He just did slashing.
He just did slashing, yes. In this case, we'll do parry.
Hello.
What was your reflex?
Sorry, reflex. Sorry, I was in the bathroom. My headset cut out.
Obviously not so good.
Yes. 24.
Okay, so you take 8 fire damage and 19 slashing damage.
I'm down. I fall over. I go splat.
Okay, so that makes it dying 1 for you.
Oh,
Yep.
Because everyone healed and didn't have any wounded going. And that brings us to M.
Hello.
You're still sick in 1, so...
That's the.
So does that mean I have only 2 actions?
No, you still have all your... This is your reflex saving throw?
Oh, this is my...
Oh, you made it before, didn't you?
Yeah, I made it before. It was my 31.
31. Oh, that's right, you would have taken... Did I give you the half damage for 31?
No, I know what you mean.
No, you said I took nothing.
Yeah, it was my mistake. It was a basic attack, so it was
It was a 30. It was a 31 upgraded
Oh,
though.
okay, 31 upgraded crit. Yeah. That was why you took no damage.
Yeah, that's why I took
My
no
brain was thinking I had missed you because I couldn't see anything written down.
We're waiting for Gary's character, the reaction.
And then Gary, what was your reaction?
It's got to make a will save.
No, stop touching it.
DC 25.
We'll say. Okay, a 36, unless it's vitality, in which case it's a 37.
Okay, so that's a critical success. There are waste the spell slot.
Hey, powerful creatures can do that.
Welcome to the party.
I know. I'm just doing really well with the dice rolls tonight.
Okay, hey, so people have survived against this creature, and it's not a nice creature. That brings us to the end of, I think it was, no, he has one more action. It goes for a stab at Willy, and because its Storm Wrath was not an actual attack, it still gets its full attack bonus.
No!
Which is a funny thing to do. Okay, so that makes it a 38 to stab Willy.
Which will be a critical.
Actually, sorry, 39.
Which is going to be a critical.
Okay.
That does not sound good.
I rolled first dice roll, a 1.
Yay!
Then a 7. So that means So that is 40 piercing.
Don't worry about it anymore, I fall over.
Plus 10 void.
So I'm dying 1.
Dying 2 because it was a crit.
Ah, yes, true. Dying 2.
And at which point I will point out the hitting it with fire had a special effect for you.
Yay.
You were doomed 1. And what doomed means...
Doesn't it make it easier for you to die?
Ross, give me a sec. I was about to say the maximum dying value at which you die is reduced by your doomed value. So you now die at 3 instead of 4.
So I'm close to being
You're
dead.
1 point off dying.
Yay! I'm visiting with Pharasma again.
But you can decrease that with a good night's rest.
Assuming I'm
It's
still
been
alive at the end of the
right
day,
now.
I will do so.
Okay, so that ends its turn and brings us to...
I just have to apologise to everyone. I discovered I've got a reaction that can give a bonus to everybody's saving throws. I apologise.
Gary, you're up. It is 3d6 damage as the bogs have reduced.
Okay.
The DC to also survive against it has been reduced as well.
Okay, all right. What's the saving throw again? What have I got to do?
Well,
Well, fortitude save, isn't it?
what was your 3d6 damage?
Another 12. I'm down to 29 hit points. I'm bloodied, of course.
So it is a fortitude save with the sicken still in effect. So
Okay.
so -2 to your saving throw.
Yeah, all right. Wait, I've got a reaction when I've already used a reaction. Yeah.
No, you got your reaction back at the start of your turn. So you can use a reaction again if you wish to. But you only get one
Yeah.
reaction each round.
Yeah, it's a better one if everybody has to save rather than just me. Fortitude, I have no breath. I can save this. It's not going to be good. 26. That's including the -2.
Okay, so you're good this round. No.
How many actions do
You
I
have all 3 actions this round.
Oh my god, what a concept. Okay. This is probably the last round before I go down. He seems to have a good will save. Doesn't seem to have a good fortitude save.
Just a question, man. Did the 7 persistent damage get taken this round?
It did not. It's now been applied.
Yep, thank you, sir. I just thought of
Trying to work this out whether I heal Willie or make an attack and he makes his saving throw. It sort of explains the situation, doesn't it? He'll make his saving throw. I've got no way of penalising his abilities, unfortunately. All right, I will try. I will throw my 4th level slot into it on the off chance he rolls badly. I will try Phantom Pain on him. He has to make a will save, which I know he's very good at.
Okay, his will save is... Does this have vitality damage in it?
No, it does not.
Then it is a 39.
Well, that's a critical success. So that's a burn 4th level spell slot. That was a lot of use.
Hey, I rolled a 19. It's
I
not.
know,
It's
I
not
know.
bad.
I know. I hate the D20 because it just creates these unpredictable situations.
Considering how many ones I rolled earlier on him, it's like this is a
Okay.
good time to roll it. It rolled a 19. Well, he succeeds.
I've got one action left. My healing spells require 2 actions, so I can't try that. All I can do is I can do a rallying anthem with lingering composition, which I've failed twice at, even though it's my best ability. I've still got a -2, haven't I?
You've still got a -2, yes.
Finally rolled double figures. Okay, with the -2, I get to a total of 35, which is a critical success.
It is.
Rallying Anthem lasts 4 rounds.
Woohoo.
That's the end of my turn.
Which
So
brings
what
us
does
to
that do?
That's the one that gives +1 to armor class, saving throws, and 2 points of damage against, physical damage.
Jasper
Resistance to
gets to
physical.
roll 3d6.
3d6. Do I have the -2 now?
Yes.
That is 7 damage. 7.
Okay. 7 damage and a fortitude save for you.
22.
22. Okay, so you lose an action this round.
Next round, okay.
No, this round. You lose an action this round.
Oh, this round, okay. Well, so my first action, I will sustain the persistent damage. And then my second action will be another personal blizzard.
Okay, so it is a fortitude save.
Fortitude save.
Okay, for his fortitude save, it is 32.
He succeeds, so he only takes cold damage this turn. Which he takes 6.
Is that with the bonus 1 damage?
Yes, that was with the bonus one.
You feel very effective.
I'm doing
I'm
it.
sorry,
Well,
there's no bonus 1 damage. That ends and finished. No attack
Oh,
bonus, just only
that
defense
hasn't
bonuses
finished?
now.
Okay,
So,
Okay.
that would have been 5 then.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize that finished.
That is just Per's round then.
Yes, it is.
We are now up to As was and his 3d6.
Didn't I kill all the bugs?
Nope.
Three d6. 3. 3. Okay, so I take 8 points of damage.
yeah, +1 of the save, 2 points of resistance.
Yeah, I would have taken 10.
And what is your fortitude save?
That's a 27.
Okay, so you're good this round. Next round, not so good.
So it means I can do a 3?
Yep.
Okay, I do an area effect heal. Everyone within 30 feet of me gets healed 4d10. And Mr. Mummy, if he fails his saving throw, takes damage.
Do we
Okay.
roll that damage? Or?
No, I roll it.
He rolls the same amount and it applies for everyone.
Okay, so everybody
with
takes 31, I should say, heals 31 points of damage.
So 30 on his check, which is above Ross's thing, so I believe he takes half.
Yeah, so he takes 15. Because you go down, don't you? You're just truncated, don't you?
Believe it is half on a basic, yes.
Yep.
So half damage round down.
Well, everybody else gets 31, including myself.
Yay!
And then you notice all the bugs just start falling and collapsing, and suddenly the mummy appears to be gone by the time you see the last of the bugs going down.
Nice.
Well, I killed the bugs.
Yeah, he finally killed the bugs by putting the exact right number on the mummy. Got him right down, no wastage, no extra damage.
Mm.
So that means Willie should also be up and away because he was in the area effect.
Yep. 31.
Yep.
Which means if you get a crit hit on you at the moment...
Oh yeah,
insta-kill.
I'm very close to being...
No, it's an insta-kill if you get a crit hit on you right now. So it'll take you to dying 3, which is, because
Dead.
it's doomed, down.
Well, I'm on 31, so I get up.
You see, you just see dust everywhere.
Where's this punk spear?
You're looking for it. It seems to have gone with it.
What a loser.
What would you want that cursed relic?
To destroy it, buddy. That's why.
Mun.
Yep.
Once Parry dusts himself off and looks around, I'm seeing Willie's pretty banged up and bloodied.
I'd also like someone to stop the bleeding who's been good at that.
Yeah, so I'll first go to Willie and
I'd probably say you first go to...
Willie points at Red and says, help him first.
Because if you don't stop his bleeding, he just keeps taking more.
Alright, so
I need to stabilise.
So I need to administer first aid on you.
Yes.
Yeah. Stabilise, yeah.
Stop bleeding, make a medicine check on the creature to bleed damage. The DC is usually the DC of the effect that caused the bleed.
And so I'm using that the 5 points that M put on him with the cold attack was what gave Ross the perfect number to take him out with. So every little bit does add up and count.
Absolutely.
So is there dust everywhere, or is it only in the...
Dust everywhere because the scarabs will turn to dust.
Is there anything in the sarcophagus?
Do you look?
Oh no, it's
sorry,
it's stop bleeding, not stabilise. I'm getting confused.
That's
Stop
okay,
bleeding.
but either way.
I believe stabilize can stop bleeding as well.
Okay, but that's for dying.
So yeah, I did stop bleeding, or sorry, administer first aid, which is either stabilize or stop bleeding. So it's under
Thank you.
administer first aid. I got to 33, which I'm assuming would
That sounds like a success to me.
You have to beat the DC of what caused the bleeding, which meant, yes, it was a success, not a critical success. Because the DC was, for the last effect of the bleed, was 25.
Ow.
Well, he started off at 20, went to 25, and then went to 30 at its height.
Okay, cool.
Oh God. Okay.
Which is why some of you were doing badly. And it got worse. So a critical fail actually made it lose 2 actions. Okay, so having a look around while you're doing your patching up, Willie does find that there, besides the fact that the sarcophagus is literally made out of gold, just that's about half a ton of gold. Inside it, you do find a deep blue sapphire and a gem encrusted crook. And 1 scarab.
1 live scarab?
1 scarab.
Huh.
Well, I will alert the group to this fact. I'm assuming that I beckon the cat over.
Yes.
You come over?
Yeah.
Okay, I point at the items in there. Can you tell me if they're magical?
I cast Detect Magic.
When you look into the sarcophagus, my character sort of leans down and says, the next, in a whisper, says, the next time you have that headache and I don't listen to you, feel free to punch me in the balls.
Jasper nods sagely at your words.
And hence Lobelo is reborn. Okay, so looking in there, the scarab seems to be magical.
So while Jasper is nodding along sagely to Willie's wise words, He's like, oh yeah, and the scarab is magical.
No. Do you want to take it?
Do I think it's safe to pick up?
Well, it's always worth giving something a try and seeing what happens.
Do I still have a headache?
You do not have a headache anymore.
Oh, that's good. That's nice. Sure, I'll pick up the scarab.
Okay.
And I'll examine it closer, providing nothing happens when I pick it up.
And obviously we'll grab the gem and the jewel encrusted crook. These are treasures we can give to the Pathfinders.
Does anyone still need healing?
Absolutely.
Everybody needs.
Most of the party needs healing.
I can do healing with lots of focus points if we spend the time. Otherwise, I can spend spell slots.
Speaking about how
Just let me get to Willie first, because I want him to lose the wounded condition.
The 31 that as was almost took me back up to 4. I'm only like 4 hit points off max, so Jasper's actually feeling really good after this battle for once.
But you need to throw up, don't you?
Yes, I will need to throw up. I
I
cough
would
up
say
a handful.
the administer would also help with that as well. So someone could remove the sicking condition with that.
I mean, or I could just throw up a hairball and feel a lot better.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I can get rid of sickness.
Harry would like to treat wounds on Willie.
Get down with the sickness.
At a DC.
Okay.
I believe a DC 30 will remove the sickness.
Oh, sorry, it has to be correction. I'm only expert at it, so it needs to be DC 20. And I get to 30. So I critically succeed, so you get 4d8 plus 8 hit points, and you lose the wounded condition.
Okay, so what? Being a master would actually lower it even more. Would it?
That is a good question. I'm assuming it'll be.
Because I got advanced first aid, but it reduces the second condition by 2.
Oh, no, sorry, it's just the extra hit points. Sorry, it's actually 4d8. 4d8 plus 10. So it's the bonus healing at the end that gets advanced. So if you were to treat wounds at master, which I'm assuming you are, Ross.
Yeah, I'm master.
Yeah, so you'd be 4d8 plus 30.
Oh no, but the thing is, I was going to be using the feat advanced first aid, which actually I removed the second from it. Instead of using stabilising or stop bleeding, I removed second instead.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that.
It's my jar of pickles. I
Specifically
can't
doing
get
it
into it.
to remove
Give it a go.
wounds.
Might want to do it over.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing this on the cat.
It is full of dill.
Yeah. Really
Got
get
further than I did.
back.
I can wait for this more.
33 points of healing.
Did you
for
want
Willie.
more grip?
No.
Well, if you guys are willing to spend the equivalent of a couple of hours and get a long rest,
Yeah.
you could pretty much get back your spells as well.
Apparently there's lots
Okay,
of
so
tricks.
we just
but-
do a long rest then.
I was about to say,
So-
like, what happens if we do a long rest right now?
Well, if I do a long rest, I could hit off a couple of heals and then do a long rest.
Sorry.
Or we could just long rest and get all of our spells back anyway.
Just don't.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do healing first and then a long rest.
I had people tap it and shit, but I don't know what that's supposed to do.
And then basically I could, after doing that, we could sanctify the sarcophagus close it, and hope we don't run into one of these things again.
Fingers crossed. Oh, you. Nice. So Martin, you get a bonus.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No probs.
So overnight you will gain your level plus your constitution bonus in hit points.
Yeah, Martin, I was just going to do a heal everybody up.
Yes, but unlike 5e, you do not get all your hit points back unless someone has spent all that sort of stuff.
I can easily use him of healing to get everybody up if we allow enough time.
So either way, we'll cast spell to get us basically all healed up and then have a long rest to get all of our spells back.
Yep, and after that long rest, Willie also loses the doomed condition.
I don't like being doomed.
So, this was the mummy Scarab.
Lord of Scarabs is the actual name of the creature.
I was right when I said it was like the fiend of Scarabs or something at the beginning of the combat.
Literally, you couldn't affect the Scarabs until you dealt with him. And by dealing with him, the Scarabs disappeared. Okay, M, your magical item is unique because it's in first edition, not second.
Ooh, nice.
You now have a pin that lets you know when golems are within range.
Ooh, is that the little scarab
Yep,
logo?
it's a scarab pin.
Ooh, scarab pin, cool.
So it has a little bit of thing you can stab people with, which means it's ornamentation you can put on that doesn't disappear because it's magical.
Yay.
It's the
I
first
can
bit of
make myself
ornamentation
pretty.
he can wear.
And it's not feathers.
Martin,
Mm-hmm.
just so you know, after our long rest, I have changed my spells slightly. So I have put Fireball Heightened 1 as a 4th rank spell, and Light instead of Read Aura. I mean, to be honest, with spell substitution anyway, it's just...
Yeah, but spell
10 minutes.
substitution takes 10 minutes, and
Yeah, no.
while it is useful, it is also painful.
Yes. We don't always have 10 minutes, exactly. But
Are you negotiating with the others for what they're also taking, so that way you each take a balanced approach?
I'm going to change out Whispers of the Void because we're coming up against a lot of creatures that are not living. So I was swapping out for my 4th level spell of a heightened blistering
2.5 times.
I can never say this word right. Blistering invective, which is
Invective.
Oh, it comes
a
in 200?
yes,
That's
Invective, yeah, sound is the word, yes.
I meant by 2.
yes,
It's, it's abuse.
yes.
Saying hostile things to
It's
people.
okay, I'll go back and get
I really wish they used a different word for that because I seriously
Where'd you
struggle
get this
to
like $20.
pronounce it
Sorry, it's
properly.
dirt
But
cheap.
We all have our Bane words, I'm sure.
Where'd you get those from?
I can target up to 3 creatures within a 30-foot range,
From this warehouse?
and potentially get persistent fire
I'll be there
damage.
tomorrow, so I'll have a
Yay!
look around.
Mm.
Thanks.
Well, I can't change my spells from a long rest. I have the same spell list. And unfortunately, I'm discovering I really need something that reduces enemies' saving throws. And I don't have any area effects.
Well, luckily the area effect didn't, not having it didn't affect you this combat because area effects weren't effective.
Okay.
The one thing I wanted to do at the beginning of that combat was to hope that if I cast a frostbite on it and it critically failed, oh, but that I just realised it wouldn't have worked because Willy does slashing damage with Tiger Style. Yeah, I was hoping because you're punching it, it would be bludgeoning damage because it would have had the thing. It would have had weakness 4 to bludgeoning until the start of my next turn. Anyway.
Quick question, Martin.
Yep.
If I'm doing a heightened spell, say like Force Barrage, and heightening it to 3rd level, can I still have it in the rank 1 spell as well?
You can have it prepared in as many slots as you like. You can actually fill all your slots with it, but you have to put it in the slot you're using it for.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yep. So I swapped that for rank 3 spell. I'm still keeping Paralyze and Slow, but I'm adding Force Barrage as a heightened in my rank 3.
Which is not a bad one to have. And once you guys have finished your long rest, you find there is a slight problem. The door that you got into this area back into where all the plants are seems to be jammed.
Oh.
Like maybe some shambling mounds may have come up against it.
Oh, great. Isn't that the only door out of here?
It is.
Well, we look to see if there's any other exits.
There were 2 other exits from this room, and it led to the inner room.
No secret doors.
After spending any of your downtime stuff, nope, there's no other secret doors. You have a good look.
Well, looks like we need to open the door. Go for it, Parry. I got faith in you.
Door! Alright. Is this the door further in or the door that we came through?
The door you came through into from the ground. From the garden.
The garden.
Yes, because it was easy to walk around, but hey, they came up against the area you came in.
Yeah. There's no other way through, no other secret door that we saw, or...
That question has been asked and answered. There are no other secret doors.
Right. Athletics on the door.
Do you want some musical support for that?
I mean, if you want to.
Well, it's a +1. Or whatever aid is. I give you an aid if that helps.
With a +1, that's a 29.
How much?
29.
29.
Smashing it.
Okay, so surprisingly, you do manage to force it open.
Walk up to the side and flex a little bit.
Which then makes it another initiative.
Ah,
Yep.
like we had spells. Hooray! Like
Yeah.
Oh wow, Jasper might be like going first at this rate.
Hey, how come Jasper didn't get a headache or first end on him?
Because it was behind the door before it got opened.
And plus, it wasn't making high-pitched scratching noises, and
Yeah.
which is why the cat got such a headache the closer it got to the sarcophagus. There were 1,000 of them in there.
1,000.
Which meant no matter how many you killed, there was always more.
Yeah. Swarms are good that way.
Jasper got 30. I'm not going first.
We shall see.
31. Apparently Josh got 31.
Dude.
That is correct. Parry got 31. To make up for his abysmal 20 in the last mission.
What about everyone else?
23.
I got a 19.
And what about Red? Gary?
Sorry, I'm not trying to work at this desk is hard. We're rolling initiative, correct? Was that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I got to 21.
Mm-hmm. So, Parry is the king.
Yay! So if I open the door, what's on the other side of the door?
Vines everywhere. It's very viney.
Viney or veiny?
Are they moving vines?
Yes.
Viney. And was I talking with an accent? Yeah.
Alright. Are there more vines than what there were before we rested?
Yes, there are so many vines you can't see into the area.
Okay, well, let's identify what the hell's going on over here before we start wandering through. We're going to start off with nature.
Okay, so as you do that, it spends its reaction to attack you because you're not aware of its nature.
No fun.
It's nature. It is hungry.
Okay, so it has a vine attack on you. Very viney. With a armor class of 30.
That hits.
Not a crit?
Mm.
Nope.
For 17 bludgeoning damage, and it has now grabbed you.
Oh, fun. Alright, well,
Caught it.
if that was it, so do I still do the nature roll, or is that the...
Yeah. You still get to do the nature roll. It hasn't interrupted. It's just
Okay.
swacked you, and just because something hits you doesn't mean you forget what you're thinking.
Yeah, okay, cool. 29 on the nature roll, minus the fact that I've now been grabbing stuff. Which will then change my second.
Nature. DC is 14 plus rank, which is 6, makes it 20, plus 1 for every 3 ranks, so that makes it 22. What did you roll?
29.
Then yes, you pretty much succeeded in identifying it as a shambler, a large plant creature, which is the shambling mound in Pathfinder 2 before revised. It's now a legacy creature.
A legacy creature.
I will yell out, "It's a shambler!" and then cast fireball into the room.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping not to use big spells, but I'm going to use a big spell because it is plant and I hope that I can burn it. It
And
makes
the
a
one
big-
bit of information I'll give you before you cast your spell, it has resistance to fire.
Has resistance to fire. Okay, well then let's change that up then.
And it's immune to electricity, the 2 points I'm giving you for getting such a high roll.
Okay, sounds good. Then... That's really annoying after I just changed all my spells, but that's okay, we'll figure it out. Alright, it can make a fortitude save as I cast Frostbite at it.
It gets a 30 on its fortitude. The
Yeah.
best plant saving throw.
It succeeds, so it takes half. 5d4. That is 7 points of cold. And then
You
bonus
have-
action, it's a shambler.
Which brings us to Jesper. With your very high roll.
Yes, with my very high roll. I am going to yell at it. I cast Haunting Hymn 15 for Karen. It needs to do a fortitude
And
save.
what language do you use?
What language do I use?
You can use any language you know.
Yes, I'm trying to find where the.
And while you're looking that up, on its fortitude save, it rolls a 23. On a
I
six.
could do it in Fake. That would be cool.
Mhm. And what is it you're yelling in your magical thing? It got a 23 on its save.
It fails. Basically, like, go away, stupid plant. Stop trying to attack us. And while I deal 2d8 damage to it. 2d8 sonic damage, sorry. Which I should have been finding my 2d8 before now, but that's fine, right?
Okay, the only dice I haven't pulled out of my dicing is the d12.
I almost rolled max damage. I rolled an 8 and a 7. So that is a total of 15.
Okay. And yes, you seem to have hit it quite nicely. Any other actions you're doing?
I will cast guidance on Lily as my last action.
Okay, Willie has been touched by Desna. Again.
Again.
Would Willie like to act or would Willie like to delay and see what happens? As you got two people sticking firing spells out through a gap in the door.
I will wait.
Okay.
I'll go. Effectively, I'll be looking to go last.
As you delay, you can hear a shuffling sound as the shambler seems to have heard what the cat said and is moving away.
Is he moving away?
There's two of them.
Yeah, but is it moving away with parry in hand?
Has dropped parry.
Has dropped parry. Oh well, that's a good outcome.
Apparently didn't like being yelled at.
Hmm.
And is now gone off to sulk.
No.
So they either speak Fae or they just actually don't like sonic damage.
We could ask Parry later when he shakes himself off.
It's either that or they don't like a cat hissing at them.
So who?
Technically, if no one really wants to attack retreating creatures, then you're out of combat.
If they're going away and they seem to have lost interest in attacking us, then I'm just going to leave them alone. And then I look pointedly at Willie.
Willie's walking towards you. When he gets to you, he pats you on the head and goes, "Good one, cat," and walks by and helps Parry to his feet.
Just so you know, if you hadn't used Elven or Sylvan, the Fey language, it wouldn't have worked.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh,
You like to use Fae. Nice.
well, I know Elven and Fey. So I thought, given they were plants, it would be more likely one of those two. So I went with Fey. I picked right. My logic was sound.
Well, it can't speak the language, you can understand it.
So, let's go.
Okay, you make it across the room without any attacks as the shambling mounds seem to have gone to corners and are now seem to be facing the corners.
Bad plans, naughty corner for you.
And you find yourself going through the menagerie of cages back into the vivisection room, and you can hear Zarthrop and Usbin still discussing stuff, not even noticing you left the room yet.
And that we spent 8 hours resting all.
Or it could easily have been 10 and they probably would still be deep in conversation.
Alright. I try to get the gnome's attention.
He says, in a minute.
We're going that way.
He'll catch up, he says.
Yep. I've done my duty. I've told him where we're going.
So as you head that way, past the stairs back up to where you came from, round the corner, you come to a intersection where the tiles go right and a cavern opens to the left.
Okay.
And at the end of the tiles to the right is another door.
Anyone have any preferences?
And the cavern leads to the smell of water.
A slight preference for not going to the door, exploring the open area before opening a door.
Okay. Sounds as good as a reason as any other. So we will do that.
Okay, walking into the big open space. The steady sound of gently flowing water fills this massive underground chamber. In the center of the cavern, a large pool of dark water separates dry shelves of rock to the east and west, with a rotting wooden bridge leading from the eastern shore to a small rocky outcropping jutting from the pool's surface. To the north, a wooden rowboat bobs slowly within arm's reach of the eastern shelf. You have basically a big body of water to cross to reach another shore on the other side of this lake. You can also see a small little cavern to the south that leads in, that it looks like it'll be a squeeze to go through, unless of course you're a cat.
Does that require crossing water to get to? Does that require crossing the water to get to?
The little cave, no, but there is a more tiles across the lake, leading into another area. The lake is too big to jump even for Willie.
I assume so, yes. Did you want to go and Did you want to go and have a quick look in that squeezy place, Cat?
I'll have a quick look.
So this large cavern that you're looking into is hewn directly from the natural brown rock. Its stone floor rough but flat. Above, its ceiling climbs into steps like a ziggurat, angling up at 20-foot high apex. Throughout the chamber, dozens of slender, age-blackened longswords fall from narrow slits in the ceiling, only to be reclaimed by a similar slot in the floor, immediately appearing again at the top. The sound of steel hissing against stone fills the room.
So it's trapped, and the trap is active. So the swords are falling to the ground and then appearing back at the top.
Yeah.
And this is in the path of where we're going, or this is.
This
in
is a
separate-
side chamber.
Oh, this is a side chamber. Okay. Well, I'll call back out and I'll say that there's a pretty big cavern on the other side, but it's
Before you
heavily
make your way out, give me a will saving throw. Thank you.
Will.
32.
Just making sure I get things right. $32, you say? Okay, so yes, you do wander out. By the time you wander out, you're not sure what you looked at, but there was something amazing there.
Oh, so I can't remember?
No, you remember there was something amazing. You're just not quite sure what it was. You need to go back for a better look.
Okay. Huh. Hmm.
That's not fair. Oh. Sitting on my foot's not going to help you.
I kind of stand there and I go, I swear there was something. It was really important to say what it was, but all I can remember is that it was a great wonder. You want me to go look at it again, Willie?
I think the fact you can't remember what it was is concerning. I mean, you weren't gone for very long.
I agree.
Well, it must have been so amazing that I had to come back so quickly, right?
And yet you can't remember what it is.
It was
Like I said,
shiny.
It's a red flag. It's it's a whole lot of badness. What would you have to do if you're not the cat to get into this path to the other room?
It just takes you longer because you're squeezing.
Alright.
Makes up half your movement.
Alright. Oh well, I guess if it's amazing, I'll go with you.
It sounds like a distraction to me.
Actually, that's probably true as well. Let's not. Yeah. Good call, Red. Let's do it later once we've actually accomplished our goals in here. I think that might not be a bad idea.
Maybe go back and check that door.
I thought you said you didn't like doors.
I just wanted to see what was in the open passage behind us before we went through yet another door.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not enamored of going across the water. God knows what's in the water, especially after that squid tried to eat half the party.
I was thinking exactly the same thing.
So let's go through the door. All right, I'm happy to do that unless other people have other ideas.
None whatsoever.
Okay. So we will go back to the door.
Okay. Back to the door it is. appears to be locked. You have a locked door. Must be something important behind it.
Must be.
It's not the same type of the key you found either.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll do a check for traps. I'm sure it's absolutely fantastic. There's no traps there. I got a
Natural one.
16.
Looking at it, no, there doesn't seem to be any traps.
Okay.
You are perfectly right in no traps.
Awesome. Then I will then attempt to pick the lock.
Okay, give me a thievery check.
A 26.
The lock pops without any trouble.
Cool.
Quite easy to get into, apparently.
Was it actually an easy lock to pop?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So it's not the fact that my character is just that good.
I'm sure it's all about you being that good.
No. Willie understands that some locks are just not real good and some are really good, and yeah. So I will attempt to open the door.
It opens easily. This must have seen some use.
Okay.
And you hear the sounds of wind rushing in the room, as if there's a gale blowing.
Okay, that makes sense. There's not the smell of ozone or the crackle of lightning or thunder? Nope. Okay. Willie will go through the door and continue.
Okay. As you go walking in, you can go through a sort of maze-like entryway and find yourself in a room with what appears to be two large portals and some sort of mechanism between them that's spinning to the wind rushing past them.
So it's like portal mechanism,
Mm-hmm.
and there appears to be wind travelling between the two. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we should go any further unless we've got the gnome with us.
And on the other side of it, you can see another open area leading to a pool.
To a pool.
Yep, looks like a nice pool too.
So are we talking about a natural body of water or
No.
an actual pool where...
An actual crafted pool, which looks to have quite a few ornate carvings around it. The pool looks
Romanesque?
very clean. Has that whole clean look to it. Unlike nearly every other body of water you've seen recently.
Okay.
Obviously it's a trap.
Yeah, obviously. Do our spellcaster types have it?
And looking on the from where you are, you can see what appears to be a keyhole matching your key on the front of the pool facing you.
Okay. Do our spellcaster types have anything to say about these portals and the bizarre spinny thing?
I mean, I can do my usual Arcana check and identify.
I can try my usual occultism.
Identify away.
Identify.
How about we go back and ask the good doctor?
Yes, we will certainly consider that once we've...
Exhausted other avenues.
yeah, because I think the doctor would be, like the gnome, less than helpful. But you're quite right, priest. We shouldn't close down avenues of investigation until we have to.
40 upgraded on Arcana to identify magic.
Okay, looking at it, it appears someone has opened two portals with a plane of air and has air rushing out of one portal and into the other with some sort of wind turbine in between generating power.
Huh.
Any
Very
idea?
smart.
Any idea where the power may be going?
Potentially to the operation room that you've been in.
How quickly is this air rushing?
Enough that if you get between the portals, you'll probably be thrown in the other one.
That's not good.
But it's not crossing the room, it's on one side of the room.
Okay.
You can literally walk past it.
Okay. Can we look?
With clothes billowing dramatically.
Can we look into the portal to see what's going on the other side, in either side of the portal? Blah 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 blah.
You glance, but they don't seem to be clear.
Ah, so they're Stargate-ish.
Mm-hmm. Riverly ponds.
Annoying.
Probably won't accept most things through it, so they're most likely one-way portals.
Is there any way to work out who created a portal? Wizard?
Sorry?
Is there any way to work out who created a portal? Are there methods that may have been used by, I don't know, the Aslanti or the Osirians might use a different sort of method?
Yeah.
You know, is there any identifying structures / creation techniques that might identify who
With his
created
check, I'll
these?
say it is reminiscent of Ustalav style magic.
Ruslav style magic. Interesting.
And
Can I do a recall knowledge on that?
Well, Ustalav is the nation where there's a lot of dead things.
undead.
Ah,
And if you remember the Carrying Crown adventure path,
Yep.
yep.
Yep. All right. Do we know how long these have been here functioning the way they are?
I would give you probably Parry would probably say they've probably been operating for maybe 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
So fairly recent.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Definitely not part of the original build.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was looking for. All right. So shall we move into the room that has what appears to be a keyhole for the key we hold?
Sure.
We will do so.
Okay, so who puts the key in the keyhole?
Is there anything that would indicate what the keyhole is for?
A key.
Yes, but behind the keyhole, there is that would indicate
The
lock that opens would be for
the fountain. It's on the fountain itself.
okay. And is the fountain fountaining?
It is, well, it's basically a big pool. So I would say I put the pool at 5 feet radius. 5 feet, 5 feet radius. So 10 feet in diameter.
Okay. And there's water sprinkling out of the top of
It's
it?
more rippling on top.
Oh, okay. Does anyone want to put the key in? Feeling adventurous?
I mean, Harry's fairly good with doors. He'll happily put the key in the door.
Fair enough. Go for it, buddy.
Okay, so you put the key in.
Yep.
You hear a click as the key goes in.
Oh, really?
And then the surface of the pool starts to spin rapidly. and change to a matte grey. And then you see the center of the pool rise up and envelop Parry's head.
So it looks like a bit like a pseudopod,
It does. Very much like that.
and it's eating Parry's face, like grey users are wont to do.
Well, at least it wasn't a piece of fish.
Mm. I will attempt to assist Parry. Don't let it eat your Parry. Fight it. Fight it.
Okay. So I will ask everyone what they're doing at this stage before I talk to Parry about what's happening.
Perfect.
Because hey, panic's always fantastic at this point.
Panic is amazing.
I want to know what portal we just opened, so I'll probably be like trying to find out what plane we just opened.
Okay, so while you're doing that, what is Red doing with Gary?
I don't know what I could usefully do. I'm just ready to support with a song.
Maybe you should play the song about how Parry's got his head eaten by a scrying pool.
Okay. You try that one?
I'm sure that'll be a hit.
Does he have his head in something already?
The center of the pool rose up and enveloped his head like out of the abyss.
Okay. Alright. I can do something about that. Waste a spell slot and try a spell slot. Are you willing to link to me, Harry?
Well, the thing is, this has all happened as he's done it, so I'm
Okay.
asking.
No time. No time for that. Okay.
I'm asking, is anyone doing something before I go to Josh and Parry?
Look, I'll do a rallying anthem. It doesn't cost me anything. I'll do a rallying anthem.
Okay, and I'll go over to Rossin as was.
As was.
Dispel magic.
Okay, you're going to cast Dispel Magic?
Yep.
Okay, give me a check to see if you can actually dispel.
20.
This Dispel Magic is not automatic.
Yeah. Why is there automatic rolls? Okay, that's 24.
Okay.
Roll pen.
On a 24. Perry, do you have anything on you want to have dispelled? As he's failed to actually dispel the effect.
I don't think I got enough to affect Parry anyway.
Probably not. Normally 23 is the rough thing for most people, but...
Parry's awesome. I think it was like 27.
Yeah, my DC is 26.
In which case then it probably wouldn't even do that as well. Okay, so what about Willie? What's Willie doing as everyone else, as you've seen, as was throw away here at a spell?
Harmona. Okay.
I did my part.
Is Parry, like, does he seem...
He hasn't had a chance to react. This is people just doing the whole knee-jerk do stuff.
Well, I'm looking at him, and if he starts doing this, or trying to, rip himself out, then I'll assist him. But, I mean, putting the key in was what we were doing, so whatever's happening, I assume, is what's supposed to happen. But, again, if he starts
panicking... might have turned it the wrong way.
There is that, and it could have also been trapped, which
He
is
didn't
why...
turn it.
Well, there is that as well. But I'm looking to see if Parry's, like, thrashing and
Okay, so now over to Perry.
disturbed.
Does Perry have a person they've been thinking about?
Other than himself?
It doesn't matter. He said, does he have a person he's been thinking about?
Well,
He can say
lately-
whoever he wishes to say and let him say it, please.
Well, lately coming down here, especially with, the will-o-wisp and everything else, I go back to my book and I think of, my parents, maybe my father.
Okay. Give me a caster check.
Caster check. So, is that just, what would that be?
That is adding what you do when you do an attack spell is your caster check.
Attack spell, of course. That's 33.
Okay, so you get a vision of your father completely removed of clothes as usual.
Yep,
Mm.
yep. That's
Doing one of those heroic poses where he shows everything.
Perfect. Runs in the family.
Mm.
To a room full of people drinking.
Okay.
As he's singing a song.
Oh yes.
It seems to be a drinking song.
Oh yeah.
And there's lots of jingle jangles going on to the singing.
Jingle jangles to the singing. Lots of drinking.
And you believe you can maintain the vision while you hold your breath.
Okay.
Because you've just activated a scrying pool that will only work while your head's in the water.
Oh. Okay. Interesting.
And you do believe that your father is somewhere to the north because there's a big roaring fire, lots of what looks to be heavy fur on people. So you're thinking it's the land of the Linon kings at the moment.
Oh yeah. But okay, knowing that I've now roughly located where my father is, to be honest, he'll probably be another being in probably about a month's time, probably. Knowing that I'm activating the scrying pool, could I use this to locate this female, I think it was? This lady? I remember
Tarana.
her name.
Tarana.
It's Rana.
Okay, as you do that, the water falls down on you as you break the connection with the pool, and it seems that its power is used up for the time being.
What happened, Parry?
It's a scrying pool.
Which means if Aswaz got just a little bit higher, you wouldn't even have gotten that.
Yeah.
He was so close to shutting down the scrying pool.
It's a scrying pool. I saw my father. And then I realized it was in a scrying pool and I tried to locate, I forgot her name again.
Tarana.
That's
Right.
why it failed.
Yeah, that's why it failed. I just couldn't
That's why
bring
it
the
failed.
bitch's name to
And
mind.
then so I tried to locate Tirana, but then it ran out of power.
Because you know it can only target one creature with a scry.
Mm.
Can we tell whether the pool's powered up again or how it powers up? We can get detect magic or read aura or something like that.
Magical knowledge, like knowledge arcana from the first edition.
Looking at it, it looks like a permanent item that probably works once per day. Which for some people is a death sentence if they stick their head in for long enough. Well, it standard scry can last 10 minutes. And you've got to hold your breath for that entire time.
Could you hold your breath for 10 minutes? No, I can't do that.
What happens if you got like breathe water or something like that?
It may not work because you're then interfering with the spell.
Hmm.
You can think around the thing as much as you like, but like it, if you dispel it, it doesn't work. And the cost of using it is the inability to breathe.
He needs to breathe. Really? Okay.
It's one of the Pathfinder cost required activation.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting item that may be of use if we're still here tomorrow. So, is there anything else in the room? Any exits that we might continue on our merry way?
You do see that there is a small pouch
Okay.
with what looks to be a rapier. A set of boots and a chain shirt.
Someone went for a swim? Skinny dipping?
Well, it sort of looks as if it was stored here.
Okay. Hey, cat. Are they magical?
Am I just your scrying, magical scrying tool now?
Well, you have many uses, and this is just one of them. I mean, why would I not use you to do the things that you're good at? I value you for your skills.
That's fair, and Jasper is easy to please, so the praise works when he tells detect magic.
Pat you on the head. Good cat. Good cat.
As I said, Jasper's easy to please.
Yes, you detect that the scrying pool in the room is magic.
So once we know that that the scrying pool is magical, which is expected, and we use detect magic again, excluding the scrying pool.
And after you do it again, you come back with the chain shirt is magical.
Okay. Does anyone need any magical armor?
I can also read aura.
Which is almost faster sometimes.
Is faster than detect magic.
It can be, yes, because you go, I touch, it's magical, yes. I touch, it's magical, yes. I don't have to go exclude this, exclude that. And I can touch up to so many items, I think it
10 or something.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's medium, isn't it?
What's medium?
Well, there you go. I swapped read aura back into my cantrip, so.
So Ross, what is medium?
At the chain.
It is a yes, it is medium armor.
Okay.
It's not mithril, so it's not light.
Yeah. Well, no, the thing is, I'm trained in medium, so I can use medium.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to have it?
So, if you do your read aura, you find that the chain shirt is magical, the rapier is magical, the boots under the shirt is magical, and there are 2 magical potions within the bag. The gold's not magical.
Oh, that's a shame that the gold isn't magical, but everything else is.
But you can only touch so many coins at a time.
Yes.
Yeah, and there's no way to ascertain if they're cursed or not, is there? Other than
Yes, there is. If bad luck befalls you, then yes, they're cursed. That is the standard way of finding it.
But bad luck normally befalls me anyway. Yeah, I'll try with the chainmail.
Okay, it seems to resize around you. It fits perfectly, showing every contour.
Okay. It's not shrinking, which is a good thing. It's not a chainmail of slimness.
So how do you determine what a magic item is exactly?
I believe that is identify the spell or spend 10 minutes. So identify the spell will give you an instant of what it is. 10 minutes of staring at it after you've read its aura or looked at it somehow magically.
Tells
They
you-
give you a chance to identify what it is. A chance, because you then have to make a check.
Oh, okay.
And you also need to have the beat identify items, or is that something completely different?
I think the feat gives you better bonuses.
Okay, well, they're magic items, so we will take them. Unless somebody wants to wear them now. Alright, I'll take that as a no.
Well, I'm already wearing one of them.
Yep, that's fine.
So there are boots, and there is a pointy, pokey thing.
Okay, but there's no hat, so the cat can't have the boots, the rapier.
And the hat.
We need to find a hat.
Alright, so being that there is no further way to go here, I guess we turn around and go back to the large cavern with the...
What's the boots actually made of?
I will say they seem to be made out of normal boot stuff.
leather.
Okay.
It's trying to find a comparable boot to what it was, because, again, they don't translate.
No. The thing is, anything really from Pathfinder 1 is likely to be quite high in Pathfinder 2.
They sort of vary. The idea is to give it roughly around the party level for a item,
Yep.
and so no matter what level you do, there's something fairly useful.
Yep.
Okay, heading back to the big room, you see that there is that cavern with the really interesting thing to go into, and then there is the lake with the small little rowboat to row across, where 3 of you can fit in at a time. Where one of them is the cat.
It's that mental puzzle where you have to have one person on one side and they can't be with this other person because otherwise they'll get murdered or eaten or... Yeah.
I'm sure one person can row back once 3 of you go across.
Sure.
Does this mean Willie's volunteering to be the strong arm of the group? Or is it Parry because he's the buffest wizard known to man?
There are bad things in the water, I'm sure.
There's always bad things everywhere.
Yeah, but specifically in this water there are bad things. We obviously from the shore can't see anything floating around in the water. No large dark shapes that, loom ominously
No,
waiting for us to get into the boat and throw our lives away midway?
not yet.
Not yet.
Always hope for it to happen for you soon.
Yeah. So, who wants to be in the boat for the first time heading across?
Who wants to be a sacrifice?
A sacrifice.
No vote for a sacrifice?
I hear the cat's
Harry
interested.
was borderline a sacrifice to the door.
I was going to say, Jasper conveniently disappears because he remembers what happened with the squid last time.
Mm.
If no one else is prepared to accompany Willie in the boat, I'll get in the boat.
But wasn't it 3 people was also including the cat, so there's only 2 people there?
Yep. Going to be lots of rowing. Unless you tie a rope and someone pulls it back.
How far is the island or whatever, the other side?
The other side of it is about 100 feet. So you could tie 3 ropes together and actually pull the boat back if they're 50-foot ropes.
It doesn't appear that there are strong currents from where we are.
No currents at all.
Okay.
Just ripples.
Yeah.
Because there's stalagmites and stalactites and things drop and you hear the sound of water hitting water.
And rivers.
This is gonna suck.
Okay, so do we decide to do the tie ropes to the boat so we can pull it back? In that case, it'd probably be easier than having just one person over the other side getting eaten.
I'm happy to row the boat over and back again.
I'll be lookout while we're rowing across.
So it's going to
Keep
be
it rather in the water, in the water ahead of us, both under, down into it, and what's in front.
so it's going to be me, Red, and the cat. Is that right?
Sound like the cat didn't want to go.
The cat's disappeared.
Are you happy to stay on this side of the lake, cat?
I think the cat
Yeah,
doesn't want to
I want to stay on this side for now, thanks. That'd be fine.
Yeah, the cat doesn't want to get wet. Doesn't want another new bath.
Okay. So can we put 3 people in the boat? So could it be me, Red, and Parry?
It would be rowing with disadvantage. Too much weight. You get a really bad roll and you might sink the boat.
Okay. Alright. Well, in that case, me and Red will go across. It's you and me like it was against the skull.
I hope it's as good as the skull, but it just evaporated or whatever. I can't remember what happened to it. Flew away or something.
Okay.
When we get in the boat, I'm going to hand you a potion, Red. I say, this is a potion of water breathing. If things happen, feel free to drink it. So you now have a potion of water breathing. Yay!
Okay, so just because we've hit the right amount of time, I'm going to describe the scene and then say the credits roll.
Yeah. We're going to end it on a cliffhanger.
So as you're moving across the water with the two of you, swim,
No, row.
you see a pillar of water rise up out of the water. realizing it's a water elemental that seems to be moving directly towards the boat. While you're in the middle of the lake.
Yeah.
And I can't swim.
That's okay. You've got a bottle to down to survive for a certain amount of time. While that's happening, I'm going to go to Em and say, did your character go into that room with that really interesting tunnel?
To where I disappeared to?
Yeah.
No, I kind of was like hiding behind like Harry, looking really small.
You sure you didn't want to go down that path? Give me a will saving throw.
I will save you through.
It's fixated.
Watch this. Watch
my
me.
brain.
Watch me like fail this. Oh, I rolled a 9. That's a great start. Will. At least will is my best saving throw. So that's a total of 22.
22. Okay, so on a 22, you start walking towards that cabin to see some red glowing eyes staring out at you, compelling you to be quiet and come for a snack. Just so to give you a nice little feel of what you'll be seeing next session.
Mm-hmm. Sounds great.
That's a strange looking water elemental.
That's not the water elemental. And then to top it all off, for those on the shore, between you and the boat, you see something rise up and spray the boat with a green mist as a stream. So
I think I should have stayed on dry land.
Oh, God.
So looking at it, you're being given a two CR9s and a it's supposed to be two CR9s and a CR5, but technically the dragon has been downgraded one step to make it easier, but the vampire is just as bad.
Fucking vampire.
So you have a dragon, a vampire, and an elemental.
Sounds like a
Sounds
total
like a-
party issue, kill situation.
Sounds like the start of a bad joke.
Yeah.
Which is you guys actually having the rest meant it was survivable. When I looked at this and I realized you hadn't had a rest, I was sort of encouraging the rest.
Like, hey.
Okay, so I shall put it on end credits with that. Did you want to give yourself any sort of pep talk for next session?
We're surrounded. We're surrounded.
We need to remember to be
Luckily we have
drinking potions.
spells. Yay.
Go towards the light. I mean...
I'm sure it would suck to lose another life.
Mm.
Okay, so end credits it is.